All right, so that plan got scrapped. I planned on putting the motor together and getting at least the short block done, and well, not the cam bearing. Cam bearing screwed up. Can't do that. So I guess we need to go to an alternate plan. So hang on a minute. So I apologize for how windy it is, and hopefully it won't make too much noise, but let's uncover this. Been covered up for a while. I have an idea of what I could do, something that needs done. For those of you that have not seen this, you're going to be surprised at how much it looks like my car. And the cars were built a long ways apart. They were not assembled closely together. Try to get some of the leaves off of that. Oh, what's that hung up on? Oh. So it doesn't look exactly like my car, but it's got the same wheels. It's white. It's a 70 fastback, whereas mine's a 69. Ooh, the paint's looking really rough on the roof. We're going to have to do something about that. So as you can see, the side window is not really a window, it's just kind of a skylight. I bought some new Lexan to put in it, at least these pieces. I didn't get those, but I can go get some cheap stuff for that. And let's see, oh my, there's been about 300 mice in here. And it don't smell too hot. At least that's to be expected. So I did not install these windows, so I'm not real sure how that's going to come off. I hope I can take this piece off and get to these screws so I don't have to take this off. Well, let's get started. I think I'm going to open that other door, let a little wind blow through here, seeing as how we got a nice breeze today, and let some of the stink out. Oh man, what a mess. Oh, damn mice. How was that possible? So I had a tarp on the car, which covered the front window and the back window, and yet I just picked up a rag that was on the floor that, look at that. That's messed up. That makes no sense. How's it getting water in the car when it had a tarp on it? Well, let's get you right on in here so you can take a good look at this before I start taking stuff apart. So, oh, look at that. The tack fell out. How did that happen? Lord. But, nice wiring job. Well, so the wiring that looks good was done by the brother-in-law. The wiring that looks like somebody who fell off the short bus did it, that was done by me. So I'm not an electrician, but as you can see, there's some mouses have been in here, especially back there. Oh yeah, gotta take the delay box out before Kaylin drives it because she is not a delay box racer. But all right, let's sit you back down and see if I can take this window off of here. All right, we found screwdrivers that work. We found the right size, an Allen head wrench. So I had ordered replacement. So a couple years ago, several years ago, when she was actually still driving this, I ordered glass, side glass for the car. Ordered it online. Lexan, decent stuff. Whoa, don't lose that. We need that. Where'd you go? There you are. Some decent stuff so that it, and then the car turned into a big old rolling nightmare. Kind of like my race car. And before you even say it and say, well, maybe you're the problem, trust me, I've already thought of that. And I have no doubt that that is the majority of my problem is me. But that being said, I did buy 2 sheets of, well, I ordered 4 at the time actually. I ordered 2 for my car and 2 for this car. I did the ones in my car. Hadn't got to these yet. Oh, screwdriver, I got the wrong size for those. All right, got a screwdriver that'll fit this, hopefully. And I still don't know how I'm going to get to those. But we'll see what it looks like when we get this off. This car definitely has nicer door panels than mine. My door panels are not real nice, and I have made them worse over the years. All right. So we got that off. Now, how in the blazes are we supposed to get to them? I'm sure that angle's not gonna, hey, it might actually work. Look at that. All right, never mind. Everything I was just saying, scrap it. Maybe. Oh, don't lose that. We need that. All right. We're going to stop this instead of using up all my time while I pull all these bolts out, screws out, whatever they are. All right. So we got them all out. So what I think I'm going to do before I put it back in, so when this window sits in here, hang on, I'll get you there. So when the window sits in here, it sits here like this, all right, relatively. So the problem is that angle, it makes it hard to get a Phillips screwdriver in there. So what I think I'm going to do is just notch each one of these spots right in line with that so that the screwdriver can get a straight shot in there. It won't take much. It won't take much work to do that, but it will definitely make things easier putting the window back in. So, and not only will it not take much work to do that after I notch it, but then when we put this piece back on here, nobody will even see that it's been notched. So it's a win-win. We make it easier to work on, and it still looks nice. God, that never happens for me. So the glass is out. Here it is. Here it is. Got all the brackets, hardware, and everything off of it. Can you see through that? It's pretty nice, ain't it? Yeah, because that's what you want to be looking through when you're going 108 mile an hour. All right, so like I said, I bought 4 pieces of side window. So I ordered them so that they were just about the size I needed. without having to trim them too much. So let's hope this is right. All right, so we're a little high up there, but if we drop this down, okay, so let's move this back so this edge is square here. Drop this down. As long as we've got enough to cover those, so then we need to trim off that much. That won't be that bad. Need to get a marker and mark it off, and get our little cutter out and start chopping. Oh, alright, that wind's a pain in the ass. But as I was saying, we'll probably time lapse this so you don't have to watch all of it and don't have to listen to this noisy thing, which I got me some earplugs. So, here we go. Like that, cut down the size. We'll have to trim it up a little bit. It doesn't round corners real well, but it does all right. So we'll have to final fit trim just a little bit. That should be we'll get there. Yeah, we'll have to take off. We'll have to take off a little there. That doesn't look too bad. Might need to trim a little off here. But all in all, not too bad. Well, this was not what we had intended to do today, so we might not have a lot of ambition to get it done. But we made some progress on it. Well, I guess I'll try to get some holes drilled in it and try to get that stuff done. But man, I was hoping to get a short block put together today, but that's how things go. But so, you know, we got a window. Oh, you know, there's a window. We'll just have to trim it up a little and clean off some of these edges. But all in all, I'll tell you what, this thing right here, the thing is slick for cutting Lexan. Like I said, I have a hard time getting straight lines with other stuff, and that line's really straight. Oh, we didn't cut that one, never mind. So's this one. No, we didn't cut that one either, never mind. But so there it is without the bracketry and stuff put on it. It's pretty clear, ain't it? But yay, look, there's actually a window there. I mean, that is so much better than it was before. Actually be able to see something now. I mean, so there's what we got now. And there's what we had. Which one do you think's easier to see through? Hang on. Let's get a real comparison. All right. So there's the edge of the glass. So we're looking through the glass. All right, so I'll put this up and we'll look through over here. What do you think? looking through the glass at that pallet. All right, then we'll come over here, still looking at that pallet, and yeah, that's a pretty big difference. It turned out all right. I actually didn't end up having to trim any off the top. I just had to file it just a little bit right up there. But it actually, that's a little tight right there yet. I could probably file a little off of there, but it's all right. I'm happy with that.